I would say, be really open to learning new things, meeting new people. There's just no place like college. It's very conducive to learning a lot in a very short amount of time, and to meeting really, really interesting people who are doing big things in college and who are going to go on to do really big things in life. So make those connections and be nice to your professors. Really what started to interest me about the field was just how incredibly broad it was, and how beneficial it was to be so well-rounded, and to have a skill set that could apply to every profession in the world. I got my job because of my degree. My boss has told me time and time again that she picked me out of a pool of very qualified candidates because I came with a technical background and not just an English or writing background. No, it's actually much better than the one I hoped I would always have. I kind of thought the only way I could work in nonprofits was to do grunt work out in the field, not making very much money, very in the trenches kind of work. I never would have imagined how beneficial and how powerful a position a person holds when they sit on the foundation side of a nonprofit. So actually the job I hold now is much better than the one I could have ever imagined for myself. I feel like sometimes it's kind of difficult to know what you want to do, especially 5 or 10 years down the road. I feel like college can be very isolating. You're very focused on getting your work done and meeting the demands of college classes and your professors, but it's really important that you start to figure out what general direction you're headed to in life, even if it means figuring out if someday, if you really do want to be a manager, or you really want to have people working under you, or you prefer to not climb the ranks. You just kind of want a job that plateaus and you don't have to climb the ladder, as it were. Like I said, that's really, really hard to do when you're fresh out of the gate. But one of the first questions my boss asked me in my job interview was where I saw myself in 5 to 10 years. And the reason she asked me that question is because she's doing everything she can to help me reach my own goals and pushing my career along so that I reach those goals faster and more effectively. I really, really enjoyed any opportunity I had to be on campus with my friends, preferably outside. I live in a very cold place now, and I miss it being a warm and having a nice outdoor space like Texas campus is very beautiful. And just hanging out with my friends and watching people discover their passions. I had a friend, Ethan Locke, who discovered his love of robotics at Tech, and I enjoyed watching him discover that passion. It's now what he does for a living. Watching my best friend, Elizabeth, discover her love of civil engineering, watching people grow. Any of those opportunities I had to talk to my friends and get to know them better at a really interesting point in their life. All of those are definitely my favorite memories from college.